it's a treasure, but it smells like decay. She keeps it all in case the world goes astray. We can't get Mama to throw her shit away.
Hi, and welcome to Inspire to Retire. My name is Susan, and I am a mom, I'm a teacher, I'm a reseller, I wear many hats. I also have a lot of stuff in my house. I'm trying to declutter and get out from under before I retire. But today I want to talk about a serious topic. Today's topic is enough. eBay promotion fees are bleeding sellers dry. I don't know about you, but I've had enough. Enough with the fees, enough with the optional promotion fees that somehow feel as optional as breathing. If you sell on eBay, and especially if you've ever stared at a payout screen and thought, wow, did I do all that work for this? Then you already know where this is going. I've mentioned it before. eBay started these promotion fees a while ago, but now they are continuing to ramp up the bleeding of the sellers. And apparently we're supposed to just smile and adjust our prices and pretend this is all part of some kind of healthy marketplace. Spoiler, it's not. So here's how promoted listings used to work. Once upon a time, not even that long ago, about let's say 2 months, promoted listings sounded reasonable. You would pay a small percentage, but only if the item sold. Totally optional, totally under your control. And sellers thought, well, okay, I'll pay a little for visibility. Fast forward to today, and a little has turned into a noticeable chunk of my profit. But sure, it's still optional, right? Like paying for your electric bill is optional. So let's do the math. And yes, math is everyone's favorite part of selling online. Let's pretend I sell an item for $100. eBay takes around 13 to 15% of a final value fee. Roughly 3% additional on processing that it also taxes, so to speak, on the shipping cost. So the item you bought, the gas that you spent, the packaging, the 20 minutes you spent rewriting the description because eBay suggests some AI improvements, well, congratulations. You've just made possibly 25 to 50 bucks. Don't spend it all in one place, especially not on promoted listings. So it's an illusion of being optional because technically promotions are optional in the same way that showing up to work is optional. Sure. You could turn them off and then watch your listings quietly sink into page 6 of the search results, right next to the items that were last updated in 2014. Visibility isn't what it used to be. Promoted listings dominate the search results and sellers know it. They don't promote because they want to. They promote because they feel like they have to. So that's not marketing. That's a paywall. Let's talk about some of these suggested ad rates. You list an item and eBay says, based on similar listings, we recommend 11.2%. 11% just for visibility on a platform you're already paying to use. And if you don't use that rate, your item is now less competitive, right? Because nothing says healthy marketplace like sellers just bidding against each other and fighting for attention. So at this point, eBay might as well just say, well, would you like your item to be seen or not seen? So what should sellers do? Well, they can absorb the costs, they can raise prices, they can cut corners, they can work more and get less. And then buyers complain about higher prices because of course they do. And sellers get blamed, even if the platform is quietly doubling its take. It's a fun little system. Sellers take the risk, sellers do the labor, sellers handle all the returns that they insist you take, and eBay takes a bigger cut and calls it innovation. I don't feel inspired. So this is where burnout comes in. Not dramatic burnout, not the I quit tomorrow burnout. It's a slow burn kind. The kind where you list less. The kind where you stop sourcing. The kind where you think, is this actually worth it anymore? Because when every sale feels like eBay is reaching into your pocket after the work is done, your motivation drops. And no amount of cheerful dashboard graphics will fix that. So yeah, enough. Enough pretending that promotion fees are harmless. Enough pretending that sellers aren't carrying the weight. Enough pretending that this system is sustainable long term. If you're a seller feeling squeezed, you're not imagining it. And if you've been quietly frustrated, you're definitely not alone. If this video hits close to home, you already know why. Just like, subscribe, and share it with another seller who's doing some math as well instead of sleeping. And let's keep talking about what's really happening on this platform. Because pretending that everything's fine, that's not been working and it won't work anymore. Just so this doesn't sound hypothetical, let me tell you what I actually did. I removed all my promoted listings at the end of December. Every single one. For a full month. No experiments and no half measures. No just, I'll just do a few. No, nothing. I turned them all off. And what happened? My eBay sales tanked to almost zero. They dropped 86%. That is not a little slower. That is not seasonal. That is not one bad week. It is almost zero. So technically, yes, promotions are optional. But when turning them off tanks your sales completely, that tells you everything you need to know about how optional they really are. So, you know me, I've got to try an experiment. That month was very eye-opening and honestly, just a little depressing. Because it confirmed what most sellers already suspect. If you don't pay, you don't play. Your listings don't disappear, but they might as well. They're there somewhere, probably, if someone scrolls long enough and just believes hard enough. Meanwhile, promoted listings stay front and center because money. So this is my little pushback experiment. Now, I'll let you in on a secret. I'm going to turn promotions back on, but only at 3%. 3%, which according to eBay is apparently the equivalent of whispering into the void. They want 10%, 15%. Their recommended rate is much higher, always higher, very conveniently higher. But I'm testing whether a reasonable promotion rate actually brings visibility, or whether eBay has trained its sellers to believe anything under double digits isn't worth even trying. And honestly, I don't have high expectations. So this is where we're at. Turn promotions off, sales will vanish. Turn them on at eBay's recommended rate, profits vanish. And sellers are left trying to find that magical middle ground where they're visible and they're not working for free. So if you're running similar tests or feeling stuck in this cycle, you're not alone. And if this video sounds a little fed up, well, that's because it is. Enough with pretending. Enough pretending that this is normal. Enough pretending that sellers aren't subsidizing the platform into obscene amounts. Please like the video and subscribe and share it with another seller who's also done the math and didn't like the answer. Because optional shouldn't mean pay up or disappear.
Mama's got a jar of grease from 6 to 3. Says it's for a rainy day or maybe a turkey. Stacked next to cat collars from every feline she's had. I swear, those collars outnumber the cats. We can't get Mama to throw her shit away. She says it's a treasure, but it smells like decay. She keeps it all in case the world goes astray. We can't get Mama to throw her shit away.